Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have so many recordings that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. I literally deleted like a huge folder. I was way lazy to go through any of that. Anyways, let me just give you a quick recap. We killed 4 dragons. Stage 3. Also found out that there's an ancient city underneath our temple. Also brought this guy. He's just... Well, he just gives me tasks, but I don't do them. I've also fixed up my room. So there's no bed here because the villagers have always been stealing it. I have an enchantment room. And if I go down here, here's my bed. It's very lonely, but I have an okay view. I also fixed up the like hidden library. We had 3 Geo Grandmasters that I kind of just found around the place. One was literally like all the way down. So I just kind of brought him up. We have this dude who I literally just kind of like stole from a place. That's why, but he's mine now. Am I right, man? Yeah, he likes me. And then, of course, the Aqua Grandmaster is somewhere down there, but she's really mean and attacks me every time I see her. But let's go see what she's doing right now. Maybe she's nice today. Hey, she's nice today. In today's video, we're gonna go back and visit the crown from the very first episode, the crown in the sky. It's like an arena, and I've been really wanting to use like my new spells. Speaking of new spells, I have a new spell. So I really want to go try like a lot of these out. And I have a waystone here that I kind of like actually found from over here. It was literally just like in the middle there. And I forgot I could literally just go to the crown whenever I want. So yeah, I just think before that though, we probably just get a little bit more food, you know? And that's it. Okay, before I go, I have something to tell you. I unlocked a kind of like a leveling system. It kind of like happened while I was down in the ancient city. By the way, speaking of the ancient city, I have a lot more like story and like lore I gotta tell you guys, but that's gonna be at the end because it's a lot of reading and it's kind of boring. Anyways, I could actually upgrade the magic I use, my combat, and mining. I don't know why mining, but I could do it. And I was thinking, if it works with experience points and I do this arena thing and I get to the, well, if I can get to the max level in the arena, you know how powerful I'm gonna be? So I really want to do this. So let's go. All right. We're here. Seems like there's a dragon, but I'm just gonna pretend like he's not there. Okay. If I remember correctly, I believe right when we press this, it's gonna start. So I'm just gonna set up a few things for me. All right, I'm ready. Honestly, there is not that many people. I forgot I'm fireproof because I have a fire ring that grants fire immunity. So literally, oh my god, I'm indestructible. I'm just gonna do a little bit of this, little bit of this, little bit of that. Gonna do a little bit of this and this. Why does it have my sword? Ow. So, oh, we did it. Oak trophy, and we get an ice key. Okay, I don't know exactly how many levels there is to this, but I say I just kind of speed run through it. Well, actually, first I need to check out the leveling thing. Okay, so we got 2 points for our spell and 9 points for our, oh, okay, art, melee damage, resistance. I kind of want to do, we could just go up over here to, yeah, let's just do that. Also did spell power, so I think it's really not that much. 0.02 spell power. 0.03 actually. But I mean, it's something, I guess. So I guess you could say I'm gonna be solo leveling. Yeah, no one? Okay. Let's just do this. Okay, we completed difficulty 5, so we have 2 trophies now. I'm guessing it's gonna be 1, 5, 10, and then 20, and then higher and higher. I don't know. We'll see. Everybody kind of disappeared. I don't know if I won. I did, yeah. finally did it. We got the gold trophy. Things my armor's about to break again. I really need to get like unbreaking on like everything. These are all fine. It's just this piece keeps breaking. Look at my level, by the way. I could definitely like keep repairing my things. That's not a problem. It's just I'm running out of the materials to repair said things. And then we go place our trophy. See what type of thingy it gives us. So okay, we still have all these. That gives us haste. That gives us speed. That's resistance. And this one... Wait. Oh my god, I get extra hearts. Okay, well that's pretty good. I like that. Oh wait, no. Absorption 3. I don't know what absorption means, but I see more hearts, so that's cool. Start doing our keys. Sometimes you get like... You know, and then sometimes you get like, yeah, pretty good stuff. An ice echo. You have not had an ice echo yet, so that's gonna be interesting. Let's see. I don't have room. Of course I don't have room. Oh my god, I can't see what I have. Icicle. Well, it's kind of like this one, but it's less of a cooldown, almost half of the time. And this is 13 damage. This is 19 damage. Oh, let's just see how it looks like. Oh my god. Literally rapid fire that. Okay, I want that. That's nice. 28 damage. Oh my god. Oh, I need this. We could actually make our own spells. Okay, I just enchanted one of these. It has Unbreaking, luckily. 14 experience, by the way. 14. That was actually not a lot. I thought my level was gonna go down 14. Now we good then. We good. Okay, the only thing I made was a cursed minefield thing. I really want to try it out. And we do have Storm Aura, so I want to see what that does as well. I'm gonna place this. Oh god, okay. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, then let's just set up these, which are gonna help us. Then we set up a little bit of this. Then we set up a little bit of this. Then we start it and do our Storm Aura, which I have no clue what it's gonna do, by the way. You were not supposed to attack me. I was doing something. God, I wish I could do... I need like a... I believe there's a ring that makes it to where I don't like stop doing my spells if I get hit. I can't see anything, by the way, guys. Please stop. What is that? What are you? Really? Stop that. Hold up. I want to see. What is that? Oh my god. Get him away from me. Life Stealer. Please let me kill him before he steals my life. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay, we did it. Oh, we're getting 3 per 1. Okay, I like this. I like this. I forgot to empty out my backpack. That's right. Okay, future me here. Basically, if you notice that like kind of my armor changed other than like the last fight, it's because these clothes that I have on now are kind of breaking. So I have like wizard stuff, but I do have these on still, just as like a cosmetic, so like it's so look cool. Because then I just look like this without it. I completed level 26 for the Sky Arena, which I would say is pretty good. You know what I mean? We have 4 trophies. I don't know how many trophies there is, but I mean we're basically close. But I don't think we're gonna do the full thing in today's video. I think we're gonna save some of it for later on. And as of right now, I'm just gonna say kind of like what I did. After that, I did do a few things. So I did end up going to the Nether, and when I was there, I ended up finding this like huge building. But I did take on this little building first, and it went as well as you would expect it to. Pretty easy, honestly. Then I kind of like dug down, and I found a lot of wither skeletons, and I feel like I kind of went overboard with this. I maybe used everything, but after that, I did kind of like loot everything, and it was honestly pretty decent stuff. Then I checked the bottom, but there was like nothing there, so that's alright. Then I found this guy who let me gamble, so I just kind of did this for a little bit, so just enjoy this. Well, I did win my first one. I literally lost 2 more after. Anyways, we made it to the big building, and I kind of dug my way up. Then I found these like cursed armor sands, which actually, once I killed them, I did get a decent amount of netherite armor. Then I made it to the very top, and it had this Cinderous Soul Rune. I don't know what it did. Hopefully we'll learn about it more. But when I went down, I found this huge library. It probably contains, maybe contains everything there is to know about the magic in this world. At least I thought so, but when I did check into it, there was a few spells, but mostly everything else was kind of gone, like if it was erased in a way. Then I ventured off, fought a dragon, forgot I was fireproof, so he literally did nothing, he just kind of roared at me, and well, yeah. And I saw this big worm thing that I just kind of Killed. And I fought another dragon, which tried eating me. And hey, look, there's me. I found this really nice place. Hello, me. Then when I was walking, I found these kind of like sunbirds. Well, I thought they were kind of chill. They look pretty chill. And then they... I don't know, they weren't chill. That's all I gotta say. Then I found more sunbirds. So this time they kind of yelled at me, so I think they were kind of mad. But... yeah, that happened to them. And I found a village and more sunbirds. Inside the village, I found a B-series lectern, which kind of like lets me learn about like the dragons or like all the stuff you're seeing basically. I tried to get as much knowledge as I could. Then I found Sarah, who was a scrib. I don't know, I just took her. Then I finally found another infinite ham after I lost mine one. Then I just kind of took their waste son back home and basically had a full backpack, so I just needed to organize everything. So just enjoy this little time lapse. Then I went back to their village, fought a few more sunbirds, then fought a lightning dragon, which was like the first I've ever found, but you know what happened. Then I found out why there were so many sunbirds. The boss has been near the village the whole time, and I didn't know that, so just enjoy me fighting the boss. Yeah, and that's basically it. Now, I do want to go over all the lore that I did want to talk about before. We are going to do this. I don't know why everything looks so much higher quality. Unless it's just me. It's probably just me. Anyways, we're gonna be here in the library. Am I right, man? I need to give all y'all names. There is actually more to the library, though I do have it closed off because I really haven't explored it much. It's literally 2 right here. I haven't explored the rest, and I want to wait. That'll be a video of its own. But for right now, we're just gonna go over like a few of the things I did find inside the ancient city. So we found this technomancy scroll. Now, after speaking to all 3 Geo Grandmasters, the pig guy, and the Aqua Grandmaster downstairs, no one has ever heard of geomancy. I didn't mean to do that. So this geomancy, we have no clue where it comes from, who made it, and what exactly it does. I really haven't tried to experiment with it yet, especially since the grandmasters tell me not to. But they did help me make this book that we put together for you guys, so you guys can know about the magic schools that are known. So there is blood magic, who are usually called necromancers. There's also eldritch magic, which I've been told that they're called the wardens, though the wardens really haven't been seen in like a few hundred years. They used to be a group that just lived on the ground and kind of like stayed out of wars. And after exploring the ancient city and basically telling like these guys about what I saw and everything, we all come to the conclusion that the wardens are actually the corrupted beasts that we find like down there in the ancient city. We don't know what happened to them, but we're guessing something either plagued them or they slowly got corrupted by their own magic. We don't really know yet, but that's all for right now. There is Ender Magic, who don't necessarily have a name, as I've been told by like everybody here. Supposedly, not to like this is kind of like changing the subject, but this does fit, and I do want to talk about this. Supposedly, the first mages ever to be in this world had a kind of like huge fight in between them. So there was the first necromancer. The wardens didn't do anything because again, they were really kind of like to themselves people. Especially the like very first guy. The first Ender user actually was there. Basically all the users that are listed here were there. So the first wind user, Aqua, Geo, Nature, Lightning, Ice, Holy, Fire, even Evocation. All the first mages didn't fight against each other, but fought against one person in particular. It was the very first Fire user. Now I haven't been told like his name at all, but supposedly there was a huge fight between them all because the Fire user really only wanted fire to be the main magic in this world, so it was a huge thing as you could predict. Anyways, long story short, the first mages all fought the fire mage, but the thing is this dude was on a whole other level. You see, the first mages were the strongest mages of all time because of course they were the first. The first mages created every single spell that we use today. There hasn't been a new spell since. Again, literally the best of the best. They created everything that we know of magic today. To put it in perspective, if I right now would go up against one of the first mages, I honestly don't think I could beat one of them. I don't really know much about them because, well, these guys really know more, but that's just to put it in perspective. So hopefully that helps like you guys know exactly more about them. Anyways, I keep getting off track. Fire Mage, since you know how powerful they were, the Fire Mage was literally like crazy, basically. Stronger than every single one of them. And so of course, the only way that they could beat the Fire Mage is when they all combined together. Though it was supposedly a hard fight, they were able to kind of seal them away. Though a few of the first mages did kind of... What? The Raven. Oh my god. Oh, I need to get out of here. Oh. Someone's destroying the village. Okay. Why is there just a random demon deer? Oh my god. We only have 2 villagers left. And these guys, I don't think they even did any damage to them. I was really busy trying to tell a story, guys. Why? We'll deal with this later. This is a whole other story of its own. Anyways, the first mages did end up sealing the first fire mage away. There were a few casualties. The first wind user and lightning user were both slain during that fight. The crazy thing is, after they killed him, they went on to live for a few hundred years, but then they all kind of just like disappeared on their own. There's never been any like story about them dying, so they're still alive, just out there somewhere. Okay, now back on track to this technomancy thing. Again, there is no school of technomancy. These are all the known schools, and even then, barely anything is really known about Ender magic or Outer Ridge magic, as Outer Ridge magic was kind of like lost forever, and there is not that much on Ender magic, as they're not really from this world. Now, while I was down there, I did find 2 other books, so let's go ahead and read one of them. No one ever showed me her body. No one ever told me she was gone. I know she's out there somewhere, and if I had to tear the end apart to find her, I will. I don't know what that means, if I'll be completely honest, but hopefully one of you guys can help me. Tell me what you guys think in the comments if you guys think you know what he's talking about. Here's the other book. This is it. Biomagical Synthetic Life. This is what I think the technomancy thing is from. Objective: create a self-sustaining organism that can copy real biological functions using synthetic structure. By combining bioalchemy and controlled monoflow, we aim to make life that isn't born but built. Goal: to see if an artificial being can think, grow, and react like a natural one. Growth rate was much faster than predicted. Subjects showed strong environmental adaptation and some behavior patterns that weren't coded in. Energy activity was rhythmic, like breathing. It seemed to balance itself without direct control. Elemental mix stayed stable until outside mana levels shifted. After that, surrounding energy began to fluctuate by itself. Dr. Valen suggested the subject might be reacting to us, but we don't have any proof of awareness. Incident log 17b. Subject started releasing bursts of different elemental energy almost at the same time. Temperature rose sharply, condensation formed on every surface, and organic tissue spread over the containment walls. Containment systems couldn't match the changes happening inside. Trying to rebalance only made things worse. Energy readings showed constant internal conflict. Lead researcher Devian changed product status from stable to critical. Final log entry. Subject moved to isolation chamber O2. After system failure, testing and observation are now stopped. Termination attempts failed. Elemental core inside it can't be destroyed with any known equipment. Request for magical disposal denied. No qualified mage staff left in facility. Decision made to seal the project and move it away from populated areas. Person unknown. Devian. I think it's I don't know. We are transporting Model 1 to the old cave network beyond the research perimeter. If left alone, the natural monoflow there should slow its activity until it fades completely. No one here wants to admit it, but we lost control. It's not something we could fix with science anymore. It was written in year 1498. As of right now, the year is 1600. So this was written almost 102 years ago. It seems like it was a few years actually after the Pillager Uprising. Now, the Pillager Uprising is something I did just learn recently. The one who did tell me was actually this pig dude. The Geo Grandmasters and Aqua Grandmasters do know about him, but he kind of knew about him more. So I'm gonna tell you what he told me. Basically, about 400 and something years after the first Mage War. To kind of make a timeline for you, the first Mage War happened at year 1000. It should be about like 14 something. They don't know what caused it, but villagers and pillagers started to kind of take over the world in a way. They've gained new magic and started to basically kill as many grandmasters and tear down as many schools as they could. Schools as in like magic schools. They burned temples, libraries, filled with magic, everything they try to get rid of. And what I'm thinking, and what the Geo Grandmasters also think, is that during this time, while the Wardens, again, were just kind of like people who really stayed to themselves underground, I'm thinking that the Pillagers were the ones who kind of corrupted them. Because the log we just read wouldn't be from a Warden guy. It has to be a log that was left there by a Pillager. That's what I'm thinking. Now, there was a Pillager who did help in the first Major War. He was the first evocation user, or evocation, I don't know how to say it. Back then, he was supposedly a real like nice guy and everything, until they started turning and becoming, well, evil. No one knows why, but they just did. And since we know now that they've been kind of experimenting and creating new things, I was wondering if the deer that just attacked, maybe it's a part of the like pillager group. Maybe they made it, unless it's like a thing of its own and just wants to attack me. I don't know. We still have so much to learn, and even though we are getting really powerful already because we took down that deer in like what, a few hits, it's still scary to think about that there's things out there that are like way more powerful than me. All right, I believe that's gonna do it for this episode. What I do want to do for the next one is kind of protect this place a little better, because if I'm gonna be like getting things being sent out to me, we definitely need better recruits to be able to protect everyone, because I can't just be everywhere at the same time. One thing I do want to do is actually make dragon scale armor for our recruits, because I do believe dragon scale armor is probably the best thing that we can make, way like better than diamond, to be honest. So we'll probably make them that, and we may collect some like dragon blood, fire, lightning, ice, whatever, and we could actually make a kind of fire sword, lightning sword, stuff like that, which I think will be great to kind of help kill this thing more. And I do kind of want to like remodel the place. I'm thinking about tearing down these towers, and then there's like more towers on there, then there are more towers right there. I just kind of want to keep the temple and tear down like all of this basically, and we could use said materials to make villager houses, because navigating them, these towers are kind of hard. It's really narrow spaces, a lot of stairs, so regular houses will be better. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next ChaosCraft episode. Bye bye.